We're here at Kinna McInroe's house. She is one of the funniest women in LA. She is a very talented actress and singer and star of stage and screen and improv. And she is here. Barbara?
Are you crazy? You're gonna get shot.
Okay.
It's like the heart of Toluca Lake.
Well, Kinna, thank you so much for being here.
Well, I live here.
Okay. What is your earliest memory?
Oh, I remember things in the womb that my mom talked about. No, I'm kidding. I don't have a great memory, but I do remember being a weird kid and singing in front of our house on this big rock with a tennis racket, acting like it was a guitar.
Oh my
and I sang to like the melody of Blue by You, and I made up different languages and gibberish.
Like the Linda Ronstadt?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And
I
I
can hear
did
your
like
voice doing that.
"Cumple canto la Simoncita." I was just making it up, you know, and people would drive by, and I do remember that. A lot of honks.
What's your favorite sandwich?
Every sandwich is my favorite sandwich, but I guess I would have to say my favorite. I love a good grilled cheese. Oh my gosh,
what kind of
grilled cheese. You know, really crappy cheese, like American cheese.
Like
you
Kraft
know,
singles?
yeah, Kraft
like
singles,
that,
like that.
Castros?
Yeah, or you know, it could also be cheddar, or it could be a whole combination of them. You could also throw in some turkey or ham.
Ooh,
you know, that would be good, or like
a cordon
pepper
bleu.
jack. You know, and it's all about the bread. The good bread.
What kind of bread?
With real butter. You could do anything, sourdough, rye, any of that. Just, it's, you know. But I also
Sexy
love,
sandwich.
yeah, I also love Philadelphia cheesesteak, tuna fish, and does anybody out there know pimento cheese sandwiches?
Pimento cheese, like what you get in the olive in a cheese?
You do, basically, you grate cheddar with mayonnaise and the pimentos from like an olive. You can just buy a jar of them, and you put it on toast with pepper on it, and it's delicious. That's a southern.
Texas?
This is a southern thing.
Okay, what made you break open? Like totally open, like a life event or
open heart surgery a couple of years ago. I'm kidding.
Oh, wow.
No.
I was gonna say thank you, really thank you for being here, and thank you for being here. No, like a book or a critical event, something that just really made you go, okay, this is who I really am thus far. Because we're always evolving.
There's like so many moments. It's kind of like the question about what's your favorite funny scene in a movie. Like, there's been so many along the way. I think as an artist, I think one that I really remember vividly is when I was in college at South Plains College, and I had a director named Jay Brown. And up until that point, I was really not showing any vulnerable side of me. I was always on. I was always the funny girl. I'm out there to make you, but you're not going to see anything. And I did this monologue. I don't even remember it. It was from a monologue book, and it was about being raped.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it was really.
That doesn't make you feel vulnerable.
Yeah, and I did it one time. He was like, "Yeah, you didn't." And the next time, I don't know what happened, but like literally, I thought I was gonna just like have a nervous breakdown right there, and you know, it wasn't like probably the best performance because you have to fight against that, or it's not interesting as an actor.
Right.
But that was the moment that I was like, I'm letting it all be there. I'm showing myself be vulnerable, and you know, he actually just like kind of. I could see he was emotional too, and he was like, yeah, that's what I mean. Now take all that and hide it. And that was kind of like, okay, yeah, I have to be willing to show every single side of me, the soft side, the vulnerable side, the insecure side, the hurt side, you know, all that stuff too.
Yeah.
And that was like the beginning of it.
What was your biggest break in Hollywood so far?
This show. This show right now.
Okay.
You know, that's...
I hope Elizabeth Banks picks it up for a new thing, or CISO.
Oh, let me call her.
Or Funny or
I'll
Not.
just give her a call. You know...
Hello, 30 Rock? Oh, you're closed?
Yeah, exactly. Darn it. Well, you know, it was so long ago, and it was such a small part, and they edited out so much of my stuff. But Office Space was a big thing, and that's been a huge, like, thing that has gotten me other work. You know, people have hired me from that because they love that movie, and that movie just keeps on. I keep having people to this day that come up and say things. I'm like, are you kidding? How do you even reckon?
Or are you like, just a moment.
Yeah, they'll have me at bars calling, you know, and leaving it on their voicemail.
No way!
I've done that a million times. I've woken people up on
God.
the East Coast where it's like 5 o'clock in the morning their time, and they're like, oh, you just got to call my brother and do that. Come on. And I'm like, I don't want to wake your brother. And then, no, believe me, he'll love it. You know, so I've done that for people. I've left their outgoing messages, you know, and I love that. I mean, I just love it. But
you also look so different than that woman. I mean, maybe it's because it was so long ago for you, but you're like a totally, I mean, you're also an awesome actor, so clearly you're playing that role. Yeah. But I mean, you could not, to me, look further from her.
I think I look completely different too, so I'm always shocked. And sometimes people think that I'm Jennifer Emerson, the girl that says the case of the Mondays line. Oh, which really? I'm not. People come up to me all the time like, oh my gosh, you've got a case of the Mondays. I'm like, that's not me, but thank you. Thank you. But Jennifer is
really
awesome.
Watching. Really getting that.
For paying attention.
Yeah.
But, you know, there's been, you know, other things. I mean, like, I really had a great thing on CSI and just recently Hawaii Five-0, and I didn't have to audition for Hawaii Five-0. That was awesome. They saw me at a show, and, like, that week I was on a plane, you know, to Hawaii. That was a sweet gig.
What is your favorite public domain song?
Ooh, I get to ask this one a lot. Favorite public domain song? Oh, Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Make him the cutest that I've ever seen. Give him 2 lips like roses and clover, and tell him that our lonesome nights are over. Sandman, I'm so alone, don't have nobody to call my own. Please turn on your magic beams. I thought it was bean.
Bean.
Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. You know, I never thought about the words to that song, but like, give him 2 lips. Like, was it just a lipless man before that?
There you have it. That is Kinna McInroe, and I am Barbara Heller, and this is Breaking Open. Thank you for joining us.
Bye.